Okay. Welcome, Linda, to the speaking test. We will have 10 questions. Question number one. Question number one. Please describe your hometown, Linda.
I was born and raised in Kara City, which is one of the small cities in Khánh Hòa province. My hometown is a gorgeous coastal city, an important military base in Vietnam. Honestly, even though I have raised here for 16 years, I still cannot describe the beauty of Cameron Beach. The long beach with the vast white sand dunes of Cameron Beach is an extremely characteristic point to attract me. And there's one more wonderful thing about my hometown is the of the locals. People in here always praised for being honest, gentle, and kind. They're always willing to offer help for neighbors and the tourists. And despite of the weather in the winter in Cameron City is pleasant and mild, I feel very uncomfortable and often angry in the summer because of the scorching hot weather, and the sea breeze carries the hot vapor. And there's one more thing I'm not really like about my hometown is that the infrastructure and entertainment services in Cameron City are not really developed. So sometimes I have to go to Nha Trang City to watch movie and shopping, and I feel it's inconvenience for me. Yeah.
So Linda, actually, you don't have to answer a very long answer like that. Although it's like a perfect one, you can like make it shorter. Make it shorter because normally the examiner will stop you if you answer too long. So that's I think a little bit too long for just a question in part one. So actually, Linda, can you look me in the eyes like this? Can you look straight to the camera? Yes. Okay, please look straight to the camera. So, do many people visit your hometown? Do many people visit your hometown, Linda? Look straight
Yes,
to
they do.
and
Yes, they do
sometimes.
every year.
Mm-hmm.
Every year, Cameron City committed to welcome a large number of tourists because the beauty in here, I think that the vast white sand dunes of Cameron Beach is an extremely characteristic to point to attract tourists. And in recent years, Cameron built a lot of resorts to along the coast in order to serve the tourists.
Perfect one. Number three, what is the oldest part in your hometown?
Um, I have no answer about what is the older part of my hometown because I think Cameron City is a developing young city, and everything in here has been renewed and perfect day by day. So all things Cameron City is very new to all people.
Do you think that your hometown is a good place to bring up children?
I think Cameron City is the ideal place for parents to take their children to play at the beach on the summer vacation, and then they can enjoy a comfortable holiday with their children in the beautiful resorts.
Hmm. What is okay? One last question related to this topic. How has your hometown changed over the years?
Um, Over the years, Cameron has not stopped changing. For instance, many luxurious resorts have been built along the coast. Cameron International Airport is launched and have operated. Many healthcare facilities have been built increasingly, and those things have created a big change for Cameron City.
So we move to the next topic question. These questions will be related to transportation. What is the most popular mode of transportation in your country?
In my country, motorbike user account for a very large number. This is also understandable thing because the living standard of people in here is not high. So owning a motorbike is a reasonable thing. The price of motorbikes is quite cheap, suitable for everyone's income. In addition, getting motorbike license also takes very little time and cost. And moreover, the maintenance and fuel costs are also reasonable. On this reason, make people in my country like to use motorbike.
What are the differences about transportation in your country between the past and now?
Um, yeah. Currently, Vietnam is a developing country, so transport system is more modern than before. Many types of public transport that were only available in foreign countries have now been put into operation in Vietnam. The improving of cost of living in my country lead to an increase in private means of transport. This is good news, but it also contributes to many accidents and traffic jams during rush hour.
Hmm. Good job. Did you enjoy traveling by car when you were a child?
When I was a kid, when my family didn't have a car, if I wanted to go to anywhere far from my family, my parents had to hire a taxi to move. But mostly the distance were from 50 kilometers or 100 kilometers. However, one day my family had to hire a taxi to attend a wedding of someone about 400 kilometers from my house. And I got in a car and I smelled unpleasant smell. I started to get tired and had a severe headache. Normally I don't get motion sickness, and I'm always happy to play trash with everyone. But at that time, I was extremely exhausted. I had to endure feeling for 8 hours during that trip. That trip has haunted me along the time, and I only start going by car again about 4 years.
4 years ago?
Yes.
Okay. And the question number 9, what type of car would you like to have in the future?
Uh, since I'm still a student, I don't spend time learning about cars, so I don't want to know well about types of cars available on the market. I have never even thought about buying a car in the future, but from now I will set a goal and do best to own a car in my interest.
Okay. And last one, do people in your country like to use public transportation?
Ừm, Từ từ biết đợi con nhớ xíu.
Hurry.
Ờ, yes, they do, because Vietnamese weather is quite hot. So traveling by bus help people feel cooler and comfortable. They they can also do whatever they want, like listening to music, uh, watching movies, or even sleeping. Moreover, for students and low-income people who cannot afford to buy personal transportation, they can still move to the places they want with a very cheap cost, only about 6,000 dong for one go, especially when environmental pollution is increasing. By using public transport, they contribute to reduce harmful emissions. Yeah.
And that's it. You just finished 10 questions. Congratulations.